what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you again. This time, I'm going to go over to Radar, and it's about Tamar Braxton's ex-husband, Vince Herbert, who was slapped with legal papers for $66K that is owed to a jeweler. The article is by Ryan Newman, and it says Toni Braxton's former husband, Vince Herbert, is being dragged to court over claims he defrauded a Beverly Hills jeweler. According to court documents obtained by Radar, Michael Green and his business, Green & Co. International, has informed the court that they will serve Herbert with legal documents December the 10th at his LA apartment. The service is the first step needed for Green to move his case against Herbert along. As we first reported, in court, the jeweler accused Braxton's ex of fraud and deceit along with a breach of contract. Green & Co. claimed the one-time Powerful Music Gazette reached out to them in December of 2018. He asked the company to create a total of 7 different custom pieces for him. The parties finalized the terms of the deal in May of 2019. During the process, however, Green says Herbert reportedly boasted about his alleged net worth and his ability to pay for the jewelry, his career, and his involvement in the music industry. Here we go, buddy. Green says he believed that Herbert knowingly made false representations about his financial state in an effort to induce the company to extend him a line of credit. The jeweler says they did just that and allowed Herbert to write a check for partial payment with the promise he would pay the rest in the near future. The company says that he relied on his promise and allowed him to leave the store with the pieces. Ooh, that's not good. Herbert allegedly wrote a $20K check that ended up bouncing when they went to the bank. Oh my goodness. Woo. Immediately, via text message with the defendant, plaintiff informed the defendant that the check was returned for insufficient funds and inquired when the $20,000 and the remaining balance of the invoice would be paid in full, Green said. Green says Braxton's husband had made repeated promises to make good on the debt but failed each time to follow through. The suit is seeking the remaining balance plus interest totaling $66,320.12. Herbert is no stranger to legal issues and has been in and out of court over debts for years. He has been sued for eviction, faced multiple lawsuits from Sony Music, and had his luxury cars repossessed. Braxton filed for divorce from Herbert in October of 2017, as she should have. Following a 9-year marriage, he never bothered to respond to the case in court, and Braxton ended up being granted a default judgment. Wow. Buddy, what is going on? What is going on? And first and foremost, let me just say that it's like when they mention a person like Vince Herbert, or just say, for instance, like, I understand that they have to put the association on there, but like Tamar Braxton really has nothing to do with this story. You know, I mean, I guess it's just the things to grab headlines and stuff like that, and I totally understand it. However, I'm like, my mood about that is just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she went somewhere off, minding her business, living her best life, I'm assuming. You know what I'm saying? So, like, come on, y'all. Like, he was a record exec. They could have said, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just saying them. This is just general, okay? I'm not bashing. And you could have said, Robert Herbert, former music exec, blah, 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 blah. But, I mean, I see why they use Tamar's name, but whatever. Really has nothing to do with this story. I say all that to say that. However, I mean, bro, like, I mean, it's definitely no secret that he's been in and out of court. He's defaulted on several things. I mean, it's just crazy. Like, bro, like, you couldn't even be man enough to show up to, like, give this woman her divorce. Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I mean, just assuming, allegedly, my opinion, assuming, allegedly, I see why she wanted, like, I see why she was like, you know what? I'm good on my own. You feel me? Like, you're not going to drag me down with you, brother. Like, you know what I mean? I just don't get it. But, I mean, it's just one of those things, bro. Like, when you start to get known less for what you contributed to the industry as far as music, entertainment, and more so, like, defaulting on loans and stuff like that. Like, where's the jewelry, bruh? At this point, like, did you rob Peter to pay Paul? I mean, it's a legitimate question, you know what I mean? At this point, but bro, man, I I don't even know what to say. But I would definitely like to hear what y'all have to say about this story. Once again, it's just a little story that I put up on here. I want to know your opinion. You know, man, like, what would you do if you were a jeweler or had a business and somebody stiffed you for 66K? You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. And, you sit up there and boast, you know what I'm saying? And another thing I wanted to just put in there really quickly, it's okay that, you deal with certain people and, they boast about they got this and they got that. I mean, trust but verify, people. And this is just not for people that's in the entertainment business or whatever. This is people in everyday life. Yeah, okay, I understand. Yeah, you said you got this. Yeah, you said you got that. Trust but verify, people. Nowadays, everybody, it's a lot of capping going on out here in these streets. I don't need to tell y'all that. But let's get this conversation going. Drop down in the comments. As always, I would love to hear what you have to say, your opinions, your thoughts. And we're going to keep it moving right along. And until then, you guys, I will talk to you in the next video.